Hello friend, my name is Pavan Kumar, and in this video I will be doing continuation part of the installation of Kubernetes cluster using Vagrant. In this video, see how to install required packages and initialize Kubernetes cluster. First, go to GitHub repository, Kubernetes lab, and there you can see the page of Kubernetes cluster install kubeadm. To configure Kubernetes cluster using kubeadm, you need to install some packages including Docker and Kubernetes clusters, kubelet and kubectl. So here you can see that I have mentioned the steps of installation process, Docker and the kubelet and kubeadm, kubectl. So to install Docker or the Kubernetes packages, you can use the official websites of Kubernetes and the Docker as well. But here you don't need to go for the Docker installation because I have already added that part into Vagrant. So when the Vagrant app will spin up your machines for Kubernetes cluster, it will install Docker as well. So now you need to install Kubernetes packages. So for that, again, you can go to the official websites and you can type in search box install kubeadm. Click on it and you can follow this. You can copy these steps and paste on all worker nodes and the master nodes. So you can either follow this process or you can have this document to install Kubernetes packages. So I have copied everything from here to this page. So you can directly copy and paste on all worker nodes. So it will install all required packages on Kubernetes cluster. So from here, I will copy the instructions to install Kubernetes packages. I'll copy and then paste. Next, copy this command and paste. Again, copy. So it will take some time, so I will come back once the installation is done. And again, I will follow all this command. I will copy all this command and paste on the all VM nodes. Then I'll come back. Okay, so now you can see that I have run all the commands which is mentioned at here, which is starting with the $sign. You can use all this command copy and paste on the all master node and the worker nodes. It will install kubelet, kubeadm, kubectl on all worker nodes and the master node as well. So I have run till this $sign. Now I'm going to start the Docker. I'm going to reload the daemon services which we have installed. This is done. Now I'm going to start Docker service. So this is also done. Now I'm going to start kubelet package, which is the actual package of Kubernetes cluster. So now we are fine. So we have done all of the required installation step. We have performed all the installation steps with the packages, and we have also started the services. Now we need to initialize using kubeadm to install Kubernetes cluster. So this steps I'm going to perform on the master node. So I have selected the master node, and there I can either use kubeadm init, and you can also use this command. Both command is okay to run at any time when you trying to initialize Kubernetes cluster. So this is simply initialize your master node, or if you are running this command, this is also initializing your master node, but with the advertising IP address and the port CIDR network. So I'm going with this because I have to install Flannel pod network. So that required us to specify pod network CIDR for verification. But if you are using network in your Kubernetes cluster like Calico or Viv, so you don't have to specify this pod network CIDR because it will automatically pick from there. So right now I'm using Flannel pod network, so I have to specify. So I'm going to copy this command and I'll run on the master node with sudo command. Need root permission for this. So I'm pausing this video. I'll come back once this is done. Okay, so initialization is done. So how I figure it out, because once you will, at the last, you will see that the Kubernetes control plane has initialized successfully, and it will give you some commands. So this means your initialization is perfectly gone fine. So you need to copy this command, these three commands, and paste it on the master node. And you need to copy this command and run on all other worker nodes to join master node. So I'm going to worker node and doing sudo and pasting this join command, and I'm running the same command on worker node 2, sudo so the process is done on the join command is done on worker node 1. So it is also completed on worker node 2. So you need to go on work master node and just type kubectl get nodes. So it is listing all of the nodes including master, but the status is not ready. Why it is not ready? Because the network has not installed yet, so that all other master node is not able to connect each other. So what you need to do is basically you need to perform the last line is basically to install the pod network. So I am installing Flannel at here. So copy and paste. So the Flannel is done. Now I'll check the get nodes command again. So it will take some time and it will come back. So meanwhile, now you can see that I'm going to run again that command kubectl get nodes. And you can see master 1, worker node 1 and worker node 2, all status are ready. So now you have done your Kubernetes cluster setup using kubeadm. So now you can practice your Kubernetes contents and you can do your task. That's it for this video. I'll see you with the new concept in the new video. Meanwhile, thank you. Bye-bye.